You need to set a deadline. If you do not give yourself a time constraint, the goal will not be accomplished. This week on the Take Control of Your Life podcast, we're going to break down how to set and stay accountable with your goals. Now, I went over this in that 12-week nutrition course that I provided free to all the members here at CrossFit Control. But I wanted to break it down and give our listeners maybe just a little taste of what we do here. So when you are setting out to accomplish something, you want to set realistic goals. I'm going to break down what's called a SMART goal. Now, what I recommend is when you are first starting out, it can feel overwhelming. You don't know where to begin, and there's going to be bumps along the way. There's going to be roadblocks. It's going to be a struggle when you're first starting out. So find a coach, and find a coach who has gone through it. So oftentimes you see these fitness experts who have no idea what it's like to try to lose 100 pounds. And what's nice about our coaches here is every one of us have gone through that journey. I've lost 80 pounds in the past. Sierra's lost 80 pounds. Greg's lost 100 pounds. We all know what that struggle is like. We all know what those roadblocks feel like. We all know what it feels like to wake up every day and not be hitting your goals as fast as you want. So find a coach, talk to them, and we can help you get past that. But let's break down the SMART goals. So I break it down in a video in our nutrition, that 12-week nutrition course, and then it's also in our 12-week journal. So when we're looking at SMART, SMART is an acronym. SMART is specific, so the goal must be clear. What do you want to accomplish? Why do you want to accomplish this goal? Who will it help? And what are the requirements? Be as specific as possible. And when you're setting your goal, like I said, be as specific as possible. Don't just say, I want to lose weight. Write down how much weight you want to lose. Write down how you're going to do it. Write down what you're going to need to do it. Who's going to help you get there? Write down if you have a spouse that's not supportive. Write down if they're not supportive so that way you know in advance and you can just in one ear out the other. Don't listen to them. Get a new spouse, honestly. Life is so short. Surround yourself by positive people. From there, we have measurable. Must be able to track your progress. How much? How much weight do you want to lose? How do you know when you reach the goal? Those are two important pieces. So how much do you want to lose? How many will you need? Like it depends on what your goal is. So like if you're trying to hit a certain weight, how many sessions is it going to take for you to get there? Those kind of things are important. And then how will you know when you accomplish it? Well, if it's a weight loss, I hit my 20-pound weight loss, and I prefer this, I fit into a pair of jeans that I bought, or I can walk up a flight of stairs without being out of breath. Those kind of things are more important to me than what the actual scale says. Attainable. You should be able to accomplish it within a certain time frame. I am a big fan of 12 weeks. 12 weeks is a number that is attainable for anyone. It's not too long. It's not too short. And you can see some really great results inside of 12 weeks. Now, when I say attainable, oftentimes I have people come in and they sit down with us for their intros and I'm like, what do you want to do? I want to lose 100 pounds. I'm like, okay, what do you want to do in the next 12 weeks? I want to lose 100 pounds. And I have to be realistic with them and say so I lost 70 pounds in 3 months, but I was following my macros within a gram of each. I was working out 3 hours a day and I had no social life. So that is not a realistic goal for most people. Realistically, we can lose a pound to 2 pounds a week depending on where you're starting. So a 20-pound weight loss is a great goal for 12 weeks. And if we're realistic with them up front, then their goal is more attainable. And if they attain it, they're willing to keep pushing forward. So make your goals attainable. From there, we have relevant or realistic. So relevant, how does it relate to your life overall? How will this goal have lasting impact on you? Now, obviously, weight loss is the big one. That is what most people come in for. But what if it's to gain muscle? How will that have a lasting impact on you? Well, you can move through life less brittle. You're not scared to do certain things. You're not scared to go on this hiking trip where if you fall, you might break a hip. Those things are really important. And the sooner you start working on muscle mass, because you also improve your bone density, your longevity will actually increase. And so you need to start early, so that way when you hit your 60s and 70s, you have this baseline to live off of. And then the fifth one is time sensitive. Time sensitive, you need to set a deadline. If you do not give yourself a time constraint, the goal will not be accomplished. So if you just say you want to lose 20 pounds, but you don't set a timeline on it, if you don't say, hey, I'm going to lose 20 pounds in 12 weeks, then when do you need to lose it by? Okay, I want to lose 20 pounds by the time I'm 50. You need to set a realistic timeline and actually give yourself something to work towards. So that's the first step is set your goal. Set your goal. Use that acronym SMART to set your goal. And then how do you hold yourself accountable? Well, for myself, it's journaling every day. So wake up, set a timer for 5 minutes, and go through your journal. Our journals have daily gratitude. So what are you grateful for? What went well yesterday? Where can I improve? And what is my goal for, or what is my focus for today? Having those 4 is going to help you move one step closer to your goal every day. Without that, if you just wake up and you just have that goal in the back of your head and you don't really have a plan for every day, it's going to be difficult to reach it. So I think the gratitude is really important because oftentimes we lose sight. Sometimes life gets difficult, but if we wake up every day and we say what we're grateful for, it does make it easier. And then what went well yesterday is so important because you could have had a terrible day, but something went well. So stay on that positive side. And then where can I improve? It might be I didn't drink enough water, so I'm going to make sure I take an extra bottle today. Have just a tiny thing that you can improve on. Everyone can improve every day. And then what's going to be your focus for today? And your focus should be something pertaining to your actual goal. Now, this is a CrossFit gym. We do focus heavily on lifestyle improvements, and weight loss is number 1. So I'm using weight loss as a goal, but this does not have to be weight loss or even fitness related. This could be financial related. This could be relationship related. All of these things, that journal can be used for anything. Now, I'm going to give you 2 things that I did when I lost my 70 pounds in 3 months. And these are not in the book. I don't have anything on it, but these 2 things kept me on track every single day to reach these goals. And I don't do it anymore. And sometimes I think I should, but number 1 was I had a goal. I wrote it down on a Post-it. And then I put that Post-it and multiple Post-its everywhere. I had that posted on my alarm clock. I had that posted on my desk at work. I had that posted on my mirror in my bathroom. I had that posted on my mirror in my car. I had the Post-it with my specific goal everywhere that I went. I had it in my gym bag. Have it to where you are constantly being reminded on what you want to accomplish. Now, if you look at that goal and you're just look at it and you say, well, never mind, the goal wasn't strong enough. You got to want it every single day. And sometimes we just need that little reminder to stay on track. So that was step 1. I wrote it down on a Post-it and I had it everywhere. Step 2, and this one works out really well. Put it in a note on your phone, screenshot that note, and set it as your background. Every time you go to unlock your phone, you're going to see your goal. You're going to see your why. Put that down. Put down why you want to accomplish it. Put down the whole SMART goal. Write down why it's going to change your life, how it's going to change your life. And that way, when you start to feel bummed out or you feel like you're not hitting your goal fast enough, you remember your reason for wanting this and you will stay on track. Now, like I said, life is full of ups and downs. So if you find yourself struggling, every coach here is here to help. Talk to me, talk to Coach Matt, talk to Sierra, talk to Greg, talk to Deborah, talk to Erica, talk to P. Riley. We all have gone through struggles in life, and we are here to help you any way we possibly can. If I don't have the time for it, we will book something. I promise you I will make time for each and every one of you. So set out your SMART goals. Make them realistic. Make sure you're tracking them daily. And then if you need any help, talk to us.